Is this really needed? No. Did I enjoy it? Yeah. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Hello. We got 2 reviews for right now. One is coming up a little bit later, and then we have another review this evening. So let's get right into it. Movies and TV so easy here, and today we're talking about a movie, almost, or kind of, and that is movies and TV so easy here, and that movie is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is directed by Swinton Scott. This is the 5th Diary of a Wimpy Kid film. It is a full-blown reboot of the first film. It's a shot-for-shot recreation of the first book. It's animated this time, CGI mixed with the initial moving illustrations from the book. And it's a little under an hour long. It's not that long. So what's the film about? Well, the film centers on Greg Heffley, this time voiced by Brady Noon of Good Boys and the Mighty Ducks Game Changers fame. He is a new middle schooler who is constantly mortified on a daily basis by various social events, a lot of situations, a lot of them brought on by his dorky friend Rowley Jefferson. But middle school, he says, I'm going to be rich and famous one day, so this is a journal, not a diary, chronicling my rise beginning in middle school, as the book series goes, and basically, like all the other Wimpy Kid films and books, it's basically a series of vignettes in the life of this, Wimpy Kid. And by Wimpy, I mean kind of a dick. He's not a very good dude, but he's sort of like a more cynical Charlie Brown for the modern day, and he's contrasted perfectly by the eternally lovable Rowley. Let the shenanigans and cheese touch related peril ensue. So, Diary of a Wimpy Kid is, like I said, it's unnecessary. For those who don't know, I'm a big fan of these books. I have not read the last few of them. I'm a little behind, but I've read just about all of them. I think that they are incredibly entertaining graphic novels for middle schoolers and middle schoolers at heart who remember the mortifying days of being young, like I do myself. I'm a good 16 years past the age of these characters, but I really admire Jeff Kinney, who also wrote the screenplay for this film's sort of chronicling of all of it. Now, the biggest, I think, hurdle facing this new Diary of a Wimpy Kid is, first off, it is a good adaptation, and it's very, very funny at parts, and its short length kind of makes sense because it really is episodic. However, if you've seen the first movie, or better yet, if you've read the first book, you know every beat of this movie, which I think is the biggest problem getting in its way, is that if you've read, it's pretty much lock, stock, and barrel the first book. I mean, if you've read the first book, illustration by illustration, you've seen this movie already. It's just, with movement and voiceover work, all the way down to the opening and last lines of the book being identical. It is 58 minutes long, just barely feature length. It is very, very short, which I think also is to its benefit. I know that Disney Plus, because Disney Plus is, it's a Disney Plus film, already has greenlit the second book, Roderick Rules, for a movie that is already in production. It's coming out next year, and I will definitely check it out. I think that this was solid enough that I would look forward to seeing the other books adapted, but yeah, I mean, there really wasn't a point to this movie. I liked it. I mean, I enjoyed it in the same way that I enjoyed the first book. I think Brady Noon is good. And I also just... One thing I've always admired about Diary of a Wimpy Kid as a franchise is the very idea of this book and movie that's popular with children, that's like massively popular, that has enough sense of realism to it to acknowledge that middle school boys are kind of assholes. Like, they're not good people, and they are basically, like, their id is still kind of taking over, and they will throw you to the wolves, without giving it a second thought. And I kind of like that about these movies, is that they're realistic enough to almost find a sort of blackly comic vein in an otherwise kid-friendly adventure. And that's one of the strengths of this is that, listen, it's a solid telling of the story. And I enjoyed Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but I did not think it was necessary. So let's close the book on Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You know what? I'll give Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I'm wavering. I'll give Diary of a Wimpy Kid 3.5 stars. This is a solid adaptation, but again, it's kind of pointless. There's really no reason it needs to exist, but I will see the second film. I liked it enough to go that far with it, but yeah, I feel like this was a little bit of a cash grab, kind of, to be perfectly honest. They just wanted to get views. They wanted to maybe stir up some rhetoric on the internet about having yet another Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie after the last one. So, what can I say? 3.5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. All right. We'll be back a little later for the dark Christmas comedy Silent Night. I'm literally, it is on my Amazon right now, on my AMC Plus 3 Amazon. I'm about to watch it. Right after I post this puppy. And then later today we got True to the Game 3 from the producer of A Holiday Chance, which is our lone theatrical film this year. Or this week. Not this year. We've had many. This week. And then Saturday we might have a surprise movie review. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Ring the bell. I don't know what it does, but it's supposed to do. Or so I've been told. If you want to find me else or reviews, listen to other fun stuff, including my ongoing 25 movies of Christmas, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at Grant, the movie and TV guy. Among those is also my review of last night's Annie Live, which was shockingly kind of great. On Letterboxd.com at Grant, the movie and TV guy. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. And remember, kids, it's not a diary, it's a journal. Thank you all. Take care. See you soon. Bye.